Piyush Mishra also reporting live from Shivamogga. Piyush, we understand situation continues to remain tense. Give us all the latest updates that you're picking up.
Well, Samiksha, yes, situation continues to remain under tense, and that is why Section 144 is in place. Let me first try to show you the pictures around me. You can see all the markets are completely closed. Heavy police presence is here, and I am also showing you the same Choraha, same round circle where this incident had basically taken place, where poster war had taken place, had erupted. Initially, few people had come in and they wanted to remove the posters of Veer Savarkar, and they want to put the poster of Tipu Sultan, following which poster war took place. And in that incident, one person was also stabbed. What we are now given to understand is that this person's situation is now, under control. Yesterday, Home Minister had met him, and situation here, police are telling us that seems to be now under control. Let me also try to get the word from S. Tattre, former district president of BJP, and remember that he is an eyewitness also of the incident which had basically yesterday taken place. So you are an eyewitness. What actually transpired yesterday, if you can elaborate for our viewers?
See, the whole country is enjoying yesterday's 75th independence anniversary. In that time, we have been memorizing the freedom fighter who have fought for the independence of the India. Similarly, we have put up hoardings of the several independent freedom fighters. Accordingly, we have put the holders here. But one of the proud freedom fighter is Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. He has been jailed for 30 years in the...
You were here when this incident had taken place yesterday?
Yeah.
Then posters were put up, then what happened?
Yeah, I will tell you. The posters were put up in this public place. It is a public place. No one is...
Here posters were put up.
Yeah.
Bhagaji, to show you here the posters were put up. And then what happened, sir?
It is a public place. We have every right to put up the posters of the national freedom fighter. Accordingly, our Karyakartas put the posters here and they give a salute to the Veera Savarkar posters.
Then what happened?
Immediately, about 50 to 60 anti-Muslim gundas came here and they threw out the...
I would request you not to take any community, but the group of people.
Why should not take? It is done by the anti-Muslims only. They have shouted it. They have came to put the Muhammad Ali Jinnah Tipu poster here. They have asked it. If you are going to put the Savarkar wall, we will install Tipu. They brought...
They came here to remove the poster of Veer Savarkar.
They threw out it. They even used their legs. The Savarkar photo was also affixed by the tricolor flag. They have discredited the tricolor flag also, and they have thrown out the...
How did this stabbing took place?
The stabbing took place.
Stabbing.
Stabbing was not took place here. The action and reaction taken. The reaction was took in this Gandhi Bazaar, one of the famous marketing area. One of our worker, Hindu worker, who is working in a garment shop, he was going to house for his lunch. At that time, he was going alone. He has been stabbed there.
Okay, he was stabbed there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what this person is telling us. Remember that he is an eyewitness also. He told us that few people in group, they came here, they removed the posters of Veer Savarkar, and they tried to affix the poster of not only Tipu Sultan, but he's telling us that posters of Muhammad Ali Jinnah was also being tried to put up here. So these are the claims that are now coming in. We'll have to wait and watch as to how the police is further going to do investigation in this entire case. Remember that police have so far arrested 4 people, and we have been showing you the pictures in and around of this entire vicinity where this incident had basically transpired. That's the very lane where this incident had taken place, and now it has been completely barricaded. The 2 lanes have been completely barricaded by the local police authorities. Top officers of Shivamogga police, they are present here, and they are now ensuring that no law and order situation takes place. This is the update which we are right now getting. In fact, we also spoke to ADGP Law and Order Alok Kumar, who confirmed to us that 4 people have been arrested, and they would now further seek their custody and would try to ascertain if there is role of any particular organization behind this, or how did these 50 people congregate to take law in their very hand.
stay with us. So we understand that some Congress reactions have also been coming in, where one of the Congress Neta even said that Shivamogga is becoming Kashmir. If you could take us through the political reactions coming in as we speak on the Shivamogga incident.
Well, absolutely, Samiksha. There are multiple political reactions. Those are now coming in. We just heard a bite of former district president of BJP, who himself is an eyewitness. He told us as to what etc. But now Congress is coming out, and it is now liking the entire incident with Kashmir. The Congress is now saying that the Shivamogga condition is now equal to what is actually happening in Kashmir. Similar sort of situation is here in Shivamogga. That is what the Congress party is saying. If you talk about the entire situation, remember how it started. It started after the kind of advertisement which was issued by the BJP government, where it had released the photographs of Veer Savarkar. At the time itself, the Congress party and other groups, they had objected to this, and since then we saw how the entire incident started simmering. So yesterday's incident somewhere led to stabbing of a person. Now the situation of this person is under control. This is what we are given to understand. But political reactions are now also coming in, where the Congress is coming out and comparing the situation of Shivamogga with that of Kashmir, and saying that similar sort of situation is there in the district. We'll have to wait and watch how the BJP, JDS are now going to react on this. We are still waiting for an official word coming in from Karnataka Chief Minister, though as of now he has not reacted. Home Minister of Karnataka, he is here in Shivamogga. Yesterday he held a meeting with the person who was stabbed. He had spoken to his family members also. In fact, he has directed it to the authorities to ensure that no law and order situation takes place. But the political reactions are coming in, where the political parties are now slamming the current government after this incident which has taken place. Well, right now we are seeing the march which is now being taken out by the RAF. You can see as to how the RAF personnel are now taking out this march there in Shivamogga district. Senior police officers are also there on the spot. Rapid Action Force is now there on this spot, so that no untoward incident takes place, and that is why, to ensure, you can clearly see as to how a huge contingent of RAF personnel have been deployed, and they are also seen marching. In fact, they have been taking out this march in all the areas connecting Shivamogga, and we are right now showing you the pictures of these RAF personnel who are right now present here at Shivamogga. Remember that Section 144 is in place, and looking at that, senior police officers have also been deployed. The instructions are also being issued to the people residing in this district to ensure not to take part in any kind of large gatherings. And before that, we are now seeing these pictures of RAF personnel who are now present here. Remember that they were taking out this march a couple of minutes back. Now they have been stationed here right in front of the very area where tensions had basically broken out. We are now showing you the live pictures of these personnel who are present here at the same Choraha, at the same place where yesterday stabbing had taken place, and this is the same place where the posters also of Veer Savarkar were removed. In fact, people were trying to remove the posters, and after that we saw as to how the situation got tense. Still the situation continues to remain tense, and that is why Section 144 is in place. All the shops have now been closed. 4 people so far have been arrested by the senior police officials, and they are trying to ascertain if there is role of any organization in this entire incident or not. So big development taking place here in Shivamogga, where now after these senior police officials who were there on the spot, RAF has been called in, and they are seeing stationed here at the very place, at the very spot where the tensions had escalated yesterday. The police have told us that they would ensure that no law and order situation takes place, and that is why heavy presence of police personnel is here. You can also see as to how senior police officers are also taking round of this entire vicinity. Let's try to understand and try to show you more pictures. Yes, Alok Kumar has once again come back here, ADGP Law and Order. He is here, and right behind me you can see the pictures of RAF personnel who have now been stationed here. Alok Kumar has reached here to take control or to take review of the current situation. So senior police officers are right now now here on the spot. They are trying to ascertain the current situation here. The situation is now under control. This is what the police personnel have confirmed to us. But Section 144 is in place, and they are now trying to take review of trying to understand what is the current situation here of this entire area. Remember that yesterday the tensions had escalated when because of the poster war which took place between Tipu Sultan, posters of Tipu Sultan and Veer Savarkar. Now the senior police officers are here on the spot. RAF personnel are also seen marching here, and this is being done to ensure that no law and order situation takes place. All these shops have been closed. We are also showing you the same vicinity, same area also where this incident had basically taken place, and that is why the entire area has been completely barricaded by the senior police officers. So RAF personnel right now are seen marching here in Shivamogga district. They are at Ahmed Mir circle, where the posters of Veer Savarkar were fixed. After that, a group of people came here and they tried to remove those posters, and they tried to fix the poster of Tipu Sultan, following which we also saw how massive controversy took place. Now these officers, yes, we are showing you the pictures of these officers who are now going inside the very lane, going inside the very area where this incident had taken place, and this march is basically taking place so that tensions does not further escalate. This is to instill a sense of security, sense of confidence among the people by the senior police officers, to the people, to the locals here, so that the situation remains under control. This is the very vicinity, this is the very area where this incident had yesterday taken place. A stabbing had taken place in this very lane from where right now we are reporting, and here the RAF personnel along with ADGP Law and Order Alok Kumar, they are seen marching here. So we are live from very lane, very street where this incident had basically taken place, and now police personnel and RAF personnel are seen marching here to instill a sense of confidence, a sense of security among the people, so that they do not get, so that they do not become the prey of what actually happened yesterday, and they feel safe. And the police personnel are here to ensure that no law and order situation takes place, and that is why we are seeing as to how these officers are now marching inside the very street, very lane where this incident had taken place. If we talk about the entire incident yesterday, during the Independence Day celebrations, the posters of Veer Savarkar were affixed there at one roundabout where a group of people came and they wanted to remove that particular poster, and they wanted to put the poster of Tipu Sultan, following which poster war took place, clashes took place, and then later on a person was stabbed. Right now, if we talk about that person, his situation is now under control, and police presence has been increased in the entire area to ensure that situation remains under control. The police is marching here to give a sense of security, to give a sense of confidence to the people that everything is now under control, and that is why you can clearly see how senior police officers along with RAF personnel are seen marching here in the very vicinity, the very lane where the unfortunate incident of stabbing had basically taken place. Back to you, Samiksha.
So if you could talk to us more about the 4 accused who've been arrested, anything you're learning with respect to these accused who are in custody as of now?
Sir. Well, 4 people have been arrested, and that's the confirmation also we have got from DGP Law and Order Alok Kumar. He told us that further investigation would take place. Police would seek their custody and would try to ascertain if there is role of any organization in that particular case also. And after that incident, the police presence has been increased, and right now we are seeing the police personnel right now